Good morning everyone and welcome to you in this daily update. I hope you're all doing very well as always. And yes, we've got no real big move yesterday, which we're just range bound at the moment. So yeah, hopefully it's gonna be better today. I don't know if I have some news. No, we have some tomorrow. So yeah, hope it will still move. But anyway, so I'm just gonna check that the sound is working well. Good morning, mate, by the way. Yes, the sound is working well. So let's refresh this chart. So first of all, I'm going to remove this and this. I added back, by the way, here the weekly level, okay, simply because we got some fury tests yesterday here with some bounce of this. I mean, it was more a swing through the pan, to be fair, of this lower time frame bottom here of the consolidation, but still you can see we've got a retest here, so still something to be aware of, okay, at the end. But yeah, this is within the range really, so what we can do here is simply trade this really, okay, this range, yeah, there will be, I guess, a 70x6 retracement here. Yeah, as always, the 70x6 is an important zone really when you're in a range, so this is where when you show the top, for example, you're going to take profit with the middle of the channel, of course. So yeah, that's an important target. But anyway, so let's first of all go on the daily time frame. Nice, now we do have something below here. Where is this? Let's take that one. That will be really cool to move, so we know if we're still in the bullish plan, in the bearish plan, we're still in between at the moment, so it will be really cool to get something, not gonna lie. That daily is really on the low of the low. Alright, so one daily here. Can I remove this key level? No. Right here. Alright, so we are into a naked session path control right now. Have a small fingerprint below, yes. Small fingerprint around the daily, around the low here. Well, there is nothing. There is no level to add here. By the way, congrats to the winner. Had no time yesterday to send everything, but I'm gonna contact you, Madden, today. So congrats to you for the 1 MOONCHARTS month. I send you a friend request. If you can just accept this, so I can send a message. And once, yeah, I'm just gonna send you the MOONCHARTS months. Yeah, just gonna mark this unread, so I don't want to forget to send you this. But yeah, congrats to you. So no, nothing here. Just gonna double check here on the 1TX1. No, nothing. All right. Well. Let's move this on the right. Just gonna go here. Ooh, 8 millions of longs. Big bullish CVD here on the lows. Bearish CVD, come back down. Bullish CVD next. And now a bit of bearish CVD if you manage to get a short data. You can see here high, low, high, 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 high. We then first, you can see here form absorption on the lows. Low, 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 high, low. This brings us with a new high to be made. From here, high, 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 low, high. We retrace a bit from here, low, high, low, so we reverse that, low, 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 and from here get a rise, and now we have a high, low, high. But again, it depends if you have a short data or not to take the short trade to reverse this. And we reject for the moment the naked session path control, but for the moment we have no real reason to take the short trade. Now we need more data. Now. Alright, so let's log this. Perfect. So first of all, if we push up once more, so yesterday we ended up with a swing through the pan, but the data was bad. Personally, I have not traded anything yesterday. This was, I mean, all the bounce and the rejection was not so good, to be fair. So yeah, I'm just going to wait now for anything good to come, really. If we push higher, I mean, first of all, if this was bad for a short trade, you can look for a retest. So now we are doing the retest, so we can wait for a bit more data, because for the moment it's not really bearish. I mean, we do have some bearish data. We need the MC short reaction and stuff like that to really reverse this. If this is not happening, really, we in that case, get a continuation. We can look for a swing third pan of the swing third pan. Okay, we do have this first swing third pan here. We can look for a swing third pan of the swing third pan there, or a failed auction into the daily negative path control here. If there is nothing here, well, we look simply for a continuation. Weekly plus the top right here is small consolidation. Maybe we're going to do a quick wick here into the value high. If we manage to reclaim all of this, by the way, don't forget that there is a gap here. It's Vincent that posted this yesterday on the Discord server into the Bitcoin TA channel right here. We do have a gap just above, so be aware of that, okay? Can be important. But if we manage to reclaim all of this here, so above, if we manage to get acceptance above here, 44, 200 to 300 really, we're going to look for a nice rise into the monthly, up to the weekly negative path control plus the TPO. If we manage to break this, we'll have all the highs here to take for a possible swing for a pan into the daily. And if we manage to reclaim all of this, we can simply look for the levels right here above, around the high, so to speak, naked session path control, daily negative path control around 48, bit below 48,000 really, 47, 6, 7, 800. Break this, well, more likely a new high will be made, okay? So now to the downside, I'm gonna stay for a moment within the range, and I'm gonna move on the higher time frame levels. If you want, by the way, to get all the higher time frame levels refreshed to understand how I'm making my plan, really be ready. Really, if you push up and down, I have done a Bitcoin higher time frame technical analysis that is available for absolutely free on the website. It's an hour and 30 minutes because I'm really restarting every single level of the chart, really the volume, the footprint chart, just the monthly, weekly, everything really, and I'm explaining in addition to this where we have to look for a long with the different wave scenarios, if you have to drop, if you have to balance, all of this really. You know, the bigger and stronger resistance and stronger support. So really this, for example, is exactly what I would normally do within the VIP section. Now there is no VIP anymore, so bam, it's absolutely free waiting for you on the website. So I'm just talking at the very beginning to explain you what I'm going to do. Then I'm listening some music for almost an hour, and then I'm explaining everything because I have to be concentrated, so I'm listening some music. But anyway, just go and check this out. It's free and waiting for you. So here to the downside, first of all, so we have the key level, okay, but again, I don't really care to take it long really in between, like this, in the middle of the range. So personally, I'm gonna wait for a bit lower to come, maybe the swing for a pan here at the bottoms here. There is no real good reaction here, with no reclaim of the key level. I'm going simply to look and wait for the lower level. So here we have the daily, then we have the value area low and the weekly. So for me, it's just one zone here. Daily down to the weekly and the value area low. If we manage to break this, well, we'll have a swing through pan of that low here. And if this is not happening, there is no swing through pan or other failed auction. If there is nothing like this, we're simply going to see a nice drop into the bottom right here of the full consolidation. So here we can look for a swing through pan or failed auction as always. Just gonna come back here on the higher time frame levels. Okay, so swing third pan, you just take the low, you just leave it with a previous with a wick, for example, like this. So you have a high, you take it and you leave it with a wick only here. Okay, and a failed auction is when, for example, you have a high like this, you go above, you spend some time, you restart forming something really bearish. Normally you don't come back down like this and reclaim, you really spend some time, you start forming something really bearish, for example, on the order flow. Okay, it's a bit better now for a short trade, but we need a bit more. Yeah, we just need a bit more. And then you start forming something really bearish on the order flow, and then you retrace. Okay, this is a failed auction. A swing for a pan is this. You just take the price high with a wick and you close below. So if there is nothing like this on the bottom here, so to speak, there is no swing for a pan or failed auction. Failed auction can bring us with a key level below and then reclaim. Okay, so beware of all these zones really. There is nothing in here. We can simply look for the first real big zone of support we have to the downside here. We have the first big zone where you come around the weekly negative path control plus the monthly negative path control and the value area high, yes, with a swing through pan right here. If there is no swing through pan again of failed auction, we're simply going to see a nice drop into good morning mate, into this weekly negative path control. So to speak, if we start breaking 36,700, we're going to see a nice drop into 34, normally 500. Okay, if we really manage to break that low and really get acceptance below and do not do a failed auction. So next big zone of support here between 34,400 down to the swing third pan here around 33,000. If there is no swing third pan, we can look for a quick drop here into this value area low and this path control. These two levels are not the best of the best, but these are still some really strong levels because this was, you know, so this is the first of all the value area low of this full big consolidation we're on the top here. So this is pretty big. Okay, so this is a really important level. You can see it here. Support, support, flip to resistance, 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 and manage to break this through next. So it can still give something. Now the real big, strong, new, untapped, fresh support really are really coming around this value area high here, so to speak, around 29,000 on Bitcoin. Okay, so still be aware of the first support really if we have to break this. It's coming around 31,000, 30,300. But if we start breaking this, well, we can look for this massive zone of support. Okay, again, I'm not going to repeat myself and everything what I'm saying really in this high time frame Bitcoin technical analysis, but be aware that this is a massive zone of support. So again, what's possibly going to happen here if everyone is waiting for a bounce in here, because this is a really strong. We do have monthly negative power control everywhere, weekly negative power control, weekly, monthly level, big zone of support with some volume too. What can happen here, just a massive continuation, go below, swing through upon the low here, and here we reclaim to make it, you know, a bit more complex. Here we either flip to resistance, continue, or either come back up, flip to support, and bam, get acceptance above. Okay, just be your risk configuration. Not going to go lower, it's not really useful for the moment. If you want to get more, just go and check out, as I said, the update on the YouTube channel. So now, to the upside, I already covered it within the range, okay, what we can look for here. So now if we get acceptance above, we can simply look for a swing through pan or a failed auction. If we really break this high here, swing through pan or failed auction, you know, either spend some more time, start forming something bearish, bam, come back down. If there is nothing of this high, we can simply look for a nice continuation here into this weekly level, swing through pan and value high. This is an extremely important target really, okay, because if you're in the bearish wave count, for example, you should not get acceptance above this. We can do some extension stuff like that, but sorry, normally we should not if we're in the bearish band. So if we start reclaiming this, well, it's more bullish, to be honest with you, than bearish. Okay, but this is a real big next zone of resistance. If you remember good here, the first real big one was this one here, the one we rejected here. Now if we start to reclaim that, we have the next big one really, and if there is nothing of this, we're simply going to look for a nice continuation here. And by the way, we do have a gap into this target, so it's a bit above the high here and a bit around the value high normally. I'm just gonna remove some few stuff there. Bam. Here you can see, so it's above this high and we have a gap just here, so yeah, just be aware of this. It's really in confluence with, but anyway, reclaim this. We have next a small zone of resistance, but not that strong. And also we have this weekly negative power control plus this swing through pan right here of this lower time frame top, and if we manage to reclaim this, we'll have all the highs here to take into the monthly, weekly negative power control. Sorry, that can end up with a possible swing through pan, okay, right here. And if we start to reclaim this, we can look for the weekly up to the top right here, lower time frame top for a possible swing through pan. If there is none, new all-time high, and here we go. How to see what wave we have while reaching this, but it can push up really big, okay, depending on the wave we're going to confirm. So yeah, the two biggest zones of resistance are the two biggest squares really, not because these are big zone, but because these are strong zone really of resistance, and the two small squares here are not that strong. Okay, so now we're good with this. With the waves, nothing changed at all. Okay, I'm still waiting for the lower time frame waves impulse here to be confirmed or not. It depends if we manage to reclaim here or not. Still looking for this the same wave really than yesterday, so nothing changed so much. Still waiting to see if we manage to confirm still, you know, the bigger the bigger impulse if you're to the upside, because on the other side it's not valid anymore on every time frame except the 2 hours. Can't remember, by the way. Maybe it was the 1 hour yesterday, but it's maybe what time frame? I can't remember. Wait, maybe we'll have done one more new low yesterday? No. Well, I don't know, but anyway, so yeah, I don't know, I thought it was a 1 hour, but anyway. So the thing is, on any time frame, the wave 2 here breaks the wave 1 route. So normally it is not valid anymore if the RSI is right. Now, sometimes it can be wrong, but normally we should trust it. So if we have to trust it, normally this configuration is not valid anymore. And so now we have to look, you know, for the higher time frame 5 waves to be completed. And so normally either a bigger wave 1, either a bigger wave 2, then 3, 4, 5, and bam, bullish market. Either an A, a B, and C. In any case, we should get a retrace to get a bounce. Now, yeah, don't forget the high time frame scenarios where if there is no reason to take a long all the way down, well, we're simply to take the high time frame really bearish directly wave count, and so this is just an A, B, C. And so now we look for a drop directly, but this we still have to look for step by step along all the way down. And by reading the order flow as always, we're able to determine if we have to take the trade or not. But yeah, first of all, within this section here, we have to confirm, to invalidate or to confirm this bigger impulse. If this is what we need to do at the moment, okay, this is the only thing we need to do to confirm in what we are more likely on the higher time frame, so we can really make a decision of which wave we have to take. So yeah, that's what I'm waiting for right now. These 5 ways down here, we start getting some invalidation a bit everywhere too. The good time frames that was still valid yesterday were the 3 hours, still valid. But we need to get this drop here to finish that wave 5, and so once we have done these 5 ways, well, we can simply look, you know, for a bigger, sorry, for a bigger A, B and C, or a bigger impulsive down, so bigger wave 1, 2, bam, 3 or 5, so we can look for a bit of a retrace within the range, maybe swing for pound lows, bam, come back up for a B, or for a wave 2, and then bam, come back down again for a nice reversal, okay? So yeah, this is nothing changed, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna check the questions, by the way. If you have any more questions, don't hesitate to ask me in the live chat. It's made for this as always. How do you add the single prints on your chart? I don't have them on mine. I mean, okay. Sorry. So what you can do here is simply go on the chart. So let's go on to the TPO1, for example. You just have to right click, go into TPO settings, and you have here the single print plus tails, and you just have to add the single print. You can remove this if you want, so you get only one level instead of just a zone. Personally, I prefer to get the zone. Really, it's more, I don't know, I prefer to get a zone like this. And you can add the text right here, you can change the color right here and everything. Okay, when I like white, it's more visible. This is how you can do it, really. This is set to 3 personally. So yeah, it's here. Yeah, not more complex. So yeah, I don't know if you have some more questions today. Otherwise, we're good, really. Check it really quickly, the answer before to go live. Nothing crazy again to say on this. Ethereum is waiting for Bitcoin to make a decision. Are we going to make, you know, a bigger wave 1 to here, a bigger wave 1, because we do have this wave 1, 2. I think you might pleasure mate 2, 3, 4, 5. So are we going to make a bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2, bigger wave, bam, 3 or 5? Or are we going to make a 5 is complete and now we look for a drop on Bitcoin? It depends really what Bitcoin is going to do. So it's going to be decisive, to be fair, right here. It's going to be really decisive. And I'm really excited to see what we're going to confirm, really. If I have to set everything or not. Yeah, really excited. But otherwise, we'll have ICP, no move, really. ING, have, you know, a possible flat on this, to be honest with you. I mean, we've got a possible flat, but now it's as we did took the highs, I was looking, you know, for a possible, so wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a possible wave 5, so it's still valid, really, but the wave 4 went really low. Otherwise, it was a wave 1, 2, and another wave 1, 2, you know, it depends if Bitcoin had to be really super bullish. But here you have more likely on a correction, and the thing is now we have more likely a correction here, so we either have now the C wave of a flat with an ending, like this, or a WXY, where the X breaks the W roots, as on Bitcoin. This is what happened, really, and so now it's possibly valid. OP did retrace from the Terrier. We've got this very nice strong trade, take profit 1. If I'm not mistaken, I closed this trade, by the way. I think I said my stop loss below here, so now I've got stopped out. But yeah, really good profit made on this. Now it's waiting for Bitcoin really to decide. QNT, yeah, a bit of a bounce from the retest here, but nothing crazy. Rune, nothing crazy at all. Say, did a nice rise that one, by the way. We did bounce it from the long Terrier here, that's pretty cool. Where is, by the way? Yeah, nice. Well, we can still make, you know, something like this. A bigger WXY here. It really depends on Bitcoin, to be honest. As when I'm waiting for a bigger retrace, but you know, when you're waiting for something, sometimes in such configuration where you have some 5 ways up, you wait for the wave to retracement, or you're in such stronger trend that you're not going to retrace so much, and you're just going to bounce from here and make this wave impulse if you're a big one. Then Solana, nothing crazy else on that one, to be fair. These are the main stuff I have been trading, but right now it's just range bound, nothing crazy at all. It's like Bitcoin, or Bitcoin is not moving. Only TIA got a nice rise, but that's it really. So yeah, nothing crazy to say on the crypto market at the moment, to be honest. Nothing crazy, just waiting for Bitcoin to be ready for something. So yeah, if you have any more questions, let me know. Otherwise, we're good, really. If you want to ask me some questions a bit later, because you cannot in the chat because you're watching this update later, you can simply go here into the question chat. It's a real pleasure as always for me to answer you. So do not hesitate. And yeah, just gonna wait a bit, see if there's some few questions, and otherwise we are good. So do we have the short data here? No, and we already took the highs. We've got a start, but not the full confirmation. Yeah. And so now yeah, we're still in it at the moment. Well, yeah, we'll see if we manage to get something good or not. So yeah, I don't see any questions right now, so I think that we're good. Here. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Not a crazy update today, but I mean, yeah, we don't have so crazy moves, so we just have to remain patient and yeah, wait for something good to be hit, really. So anyway, have a brilliant day, take care, and catch you over the Discord. And if you would want to check this high time frame update, just go and check this out. It's available and waiting for you on the website. If you want to support the channel, you can go and check out and get up to 7,000 deposit bonus. $7,000 just by creating an account, with a link you have in the description. Of course, by doing this, you of course support the channel, but you get rewarded too. And yeah, don't forget to also subscribe and everything. And if you want to learn, go and check out the course on the website. There are some free, paid, whatever. Just go and check this out. You'll find what you want. Anyway, have a brilliant day, take care, and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.